Hi everyone, this is Brianna with All the Rage Dog Salon, and this is my friend Tuxedo. So Tuxedo is a Pomeranian. Pomeranians are toy breeds usually with double-coated insulated coats. So in the dog shows, these coats are supposed to never be shaved because it can result with a duller coat. However, Tuxedo is a loved pet, not a show dog. So today we are going to be shaving him with a number 5, and we are going to be giving him what is often referred to as a boo cut. So yeah, let's get started with my friend. Gets a boo cut. So when we're doing this, we are shaving. We like to try and leave a healthy layer of hair to protect the follicles so that it doesn't get damaged. So the boo cut became popular with Pomeranians. It's kind of like a teddy bear style, just shorter. It's usually easier maintenance, especially during the summer, and it's one of the cuter ones. Okay, so now that I've got this head blended, I'm going to do a little bit of maintenance. I like to clean out the ears a little bit so that he can get some airflow in them, just to make sure, there's not too much moisture in there to prevent ear infections. So I will take my Rivera, I will clean them out just a little. Doesn't have to be too crazy. Just to kind of clean them out. I will also do the same with his sanitary. I will put it on the longer setting for him because he is double coated, and like I said, we don't want to go too short because it can injure the hair follicles. But he is a pet, and this is how his mom likes him, and he is adorable this way, so I can't blame her. So we are going to clean him up a little bit. Sanitary, his paw pads, his bottom. Make sure it's all nice and cleaned up. And he is a very good boy. A lot of Pomeranians have what we call palmitude, and I'm lucky because he doesn't really show his, at least not with me. If you have a Pomeranian, you know exactly what I'm talking about. The Tuxedo is just like his name. He's a very elegant gentleman. Yeah, you are. He said he is. Perfect. So now I'm going to work on blending his face a little bit. Like I said, he is really naturally cute, and he has that fluffy little face. So there's not a lot I have to do on him. Just kind of blend it out. He's just a naturally handsome boy, aren't you? Yes, thank you for that. And normally, I do not take off the noose, but Tuxedo has been coming for a very long time, and he's a very well-behaved dog. If you do not feel safe, I would highly recommend leaving the noose on. And I'm going to be doing his feet, which I will admit is not his favorite part. So we are going to be brushing the hair up and scissoring it up just to make it nice and rounded. We also are going to go in between the toes. That's the part they don't like. So we're just doing that because oftentimes, especially during summer, they can get little rocks, debris, and more often than not, foxtails are what we see the most of. And foxtails can be painful if they are left unattended. So we always want to check in between the toes, around the feet, and make sure we're getting all those little hairs and making sure that our furry friends are not in pain and that they don't have anything that could potentially damage it to them. But usually the feet is what they don't like. Part of me wonders if it tickles a little bit. I don't know if dogs are ticklish on their feet, but I am. And then right here is where the tuck is. This is an area that you have to be very careful with when trimming. Sometimes if I don't feel confident, I will leave hairs in that area because I would much rather leave a few hairs versus potentially harm the dog. So right here you can see all those hairs in this tuck. I do need to take that down a bit better. See? Right there, that is what we call the tuck area. So now that we've got most of Tuxedo's body shaved down, we have to do his pads and blend his head and trim his tail. So that's what I'm going to be doing now. And he naturally has a really good teddy bear head, so there's not a lot we need to do on him. Just more like blending it and rounding it out. And he's a really good boy. He's been coming for a really long